making me.
Have you guys heard any of the rumors about Bluepoint, like possibly being sought after by Sony?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's crazy news. You know what I mean? Because Bluepoint are the guys who redid Demon Souls. You
Yeah.
know, obviously it isn't from software, but I guess they have. I've never heard of Bluepoint, or I might have played their
I
games.
only knew
but,
them because I know that they redid Shadow of the Colossus as well.
Yeah.
Oh,
They
okay.
remade
So
that
they
game.
were the ones that did that one. Okay, so it looked like their specialty was remaking games.
Right. That's what they do, and they're very good at it. Like
Yeah.
the best in the biz, probably.
Yeah, so I heard that one of their hesitations in getting purchased by anybody, if they were to get purchased by somebody, was that they didn't want to remake games anymore. They'll remake a game if they
They
can,
wanted to make their
but
own
they
game,
wanted they wanted their own IPs.
Wow.
So I was
That'd be a
hearing
great
that.
purchase then, man.
Yeah, right. Because I mean, they obviously do great work. We saw how they buffed and shined up the hell out of Demon Souls. So to give them their own IP and to just go wild with it off of bat,
Sony
you know,
would let them for sure.
yeah, because I think there was probably, you know, a couple of things in Demon Souls that they would have wanted to switch out or change up, but they didn't want to tamper with the game itself, you know, completely. So they wanted it to still, you know, be
they wanted to add an easy mode.
Yeah.
They decided not to.
Okay.
Yeah.
So there's some things they wanted to do, right?
I definitely got they didn't do no easy mode because that would just defeat the whole purpose
Yeah.
of the Souls games.
That's true.
But you know, a lot of people can't get in the game unless there's one.
Yeah. For some reason, I don't know why, I just assumed Bluepoint was already owned by Sony.
Oh yeah.
I don't know why.
Seems that way, though,
I don't know
right?
why
Yeah.
I thought that. Because I know they did release one of the first digital games for the PS3, Blast Factor, and that was an original game. So they did start off making digital original games for Sony originally. And then I think in 2015, one of the Drake Uncharted games,
Yeah,
they
the
made,
remaster.
They did the remaster
collection.
the collection.
Right. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And then they're rumored to make a Metal Gear Solid remake. So it seems like they're knocking those out of the park, you know. But they did start making original games. You know, they
Okay.
made a so
They started off that way, right?
yeah. So I can definitely see with the Gali Sovereign's point, they want to make original games because it seems like that's how they got into the business.
Right.
But then they found that little, maybe they're pigeonholed into making remakes because they were so good. I don't know, but
maybe they couldn't get any like I new IP ideas. or
maybe
something
all
like
their
that.
pitches were getting, oh, you know what? Nah, but how about you make this, you know, new version? But, you know, people are raving about Demon Souls. Like, they're doing great with what they're doing. So I'm kind of in the mode of, you know, if you're doing something good, just keep doing what you're doing. So I would say, you know, take the offer if you guys have the offer to make the Metal Gear Solid remake, because I'm sure it's going to be amazing. You know, I'm sure
Right.
you're going to make a lot of fans happy, you know, to play that on the PS5.
And it seems like it would be a tad bit easier, right? If you have like a game that's already fleshed out, built, everything.
Absolutely.
And then
You
you're
have
just,
you have
you're
source
just
material.
improving on it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you have source material,
Especially when
right?
you're
Yeah.
remaking a really critically,
Great game. Yeah.
it's like it's a
easy
no-brainer.
lifting. Yeah,
You
there's no
have
heavy lifting there.
you're setting yourself up for success.
Right.
But if you make a new game and it's not hitting like all these other games,
That's a risk.
yeah,
I do think, like, my opinion on it is like seeing their remakes does give us an insight into like their work ethic and vision for gaming, because these are like very detailed like masterpieces. Like Demon Souls is a great game, but what everyone's jaw was about was how it looked and how it played and how it felt and the detail and perfection they put into the game. That's an insight into their you know their philosophy, their gaming philosophy, you know, on how they want to make games. And so that's great news. Like it's like a Naughty Dog level type of, you know, compulsive, you know, obsessive compulsiveness, you know, to have every little detail they can in their game. So I would really be interested to see what kind of games they made. If they made some new IPs, like I bet you they'd be great. Maybe not great gameplay, but I bet you they would look and feel and be like really good looking games, kind of like Naughty Dog games are. And that's half the battle. Yeah. You know, is how committed are you to detail? And these guys seem like they are. And so that'd be great. Yeah. So it was Silent Hill and Metal Gear Solid, right? They're rumored to be remaking those two games. I'm definitely not a Silent Hill kind of guy, but
Yeah, but could you imagine the horror level on it
Dang.
with like these
oh yeah,
new
with the
graphics
lighting
and
and
stuff?
the
Yeah,
ray tracing, dude.
especially
oh my
you're talking
gosh.
about like OG Silent Hill
yeah,
stuff.
OG
Like,
Silent Hill.
dude, I think that they would essentially like it would be a whole new game. You know, just like
Yeah.
how Demon Souls kind of feels
No
like
doubt
or
about
You're
looks
that.
like a
right.
whole new game.
That's a
like,
good one to pick. Yeah,
For
a
sure.
new experience.
yeah, because I feel like there's so much more you could do in that
Yeah.
game.
But
and
yeah, I
those
was like,
games,
I
you
was
know,
like Mark
the
too.
old
Like I
school
felt like
Resident Evils.
it was like a PlayStation studio already because it seems like all they remake is like
Yeah.
PlayStation games.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like Shadow of the Colossus was a PlayStation 2 exclusive, right? Demon Souls is PlayStation exclusive. Medical Star was always a PlayStation exclusive type game.
Maybe that's
You know?
only the the contracts that they're getting at the
Yeah.
moment. Like, you know,
They're
maybe they
getting
just
Weird.
They're
there's
getting
just
great
nothing else
deals.
coming on the table.
Yeah.
You know, like if I'm Sony, right, then I know that you do great work. I'm just gonna keep putting shit on your plate.
I think
Just
that's
like,
what
hey,
it is too. Like,
I
they've
got
seen
stuff
what
for
they,
you.
yeah, what they've
know?
done, right, and they just
Yeah.
keep giving them work because
So-
Nathan Drake collection. That's all. It's all Sony games they keep
Yeah.
making. You know,
Yeah.
Right. So it's just like
It's,
it might
they
just
do
be
have a marriage
happenstance.
already. They should just solidify it. You know,
Yeah.
they seem to like working for Sony. They
Yeah.
they keep taking their offers. You know,
Yeah.
Yeah, it just seems like it would just make more of like a solid, you know, machine. Like they have a lot of stuff. But like could you just imagine like maybe having Bluepoint work on like Elden Ring or something like that? you
yeah,
know?
that'd be
like
awesome.
just to help a little bit with it. I mean, we don't know
With the
exactly what it
visuals,
looks
right?
like.
Yeah.
Yeah, but we've seen the work that they have done
Mhm.
already to one of From Software's games. So like throwing them on
Right.
as an addition would only make it, you know, better. You know what I'm
sure.
saying? But
Yeah. And maybe by them getting bought out, that could maybe add to their workforce in some way. You know, like they could leverage some of Sony's developers or something, and they could have the freedom to make their own game.
Right.
You know, so maybe
Yeah,
it
once they
might
get
be.
bought out, they'll have more freedom, you know, to make their own game. They don't have
Yeah.
to worry about, you know, certain things. They'll have
Yeah.
a money flow. You know, they'll have more things to help them do that.
Yeah.
So interesting concept.
Very
That
interesting.
Sony. I hope they do. Actually, I hope they do.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I hope they do too, because
Yeah.
we keep hearing Microsoft buying stuff. Sony, we want you to buy stuff
Yeah,
too.
I hope they do. I hope
So-
they do. Yeah,
you said we keep hearing Microsoft buying stuff?
they're on the rumors
Yeah.
of buying more studios. Yeah,
because you know they're
Are they?
trying to
Yeah.
gobble things up. You know, with Bethesda and so forth. Like
Right.
they've been making some really good purchases.
Okay.
That should make Sony worried. You know, because
Yeah.
just imagine if Sony would have bought Bethesda. Oh my,
Yeah.
like that would have changed. I think
I would
That
have
would've been the nail in
their
the
whole
coffin.
creation engine.
to me that would have been the nail in the coffin. I would have just been like, maybe I don't even need an Xbox at all.
but the word was that Microsoft wasn't done.
Oh,
after
yeah.
they
Yeah.
bought
Oh, for
Bethesda,
sure.
the word on the street was then they're not done yet.
Yeah, they're still
So,
searching.
Yeah, that is a concern. Like Sony has to do something. Yeah, you can't buy billion-dollar studios, but if you already have a great relationship with this studio, that's a great studio to add. You know, and I think they should do what I said. You know, just like make new studio.
Yeah.
Just find some talented guys
Yeah.
and make a new studio rather than buying an
Yeah.
existing one already.
Yeah, I don't know.
Something right to compete with the studio
Yeah,
collection.
this may be a little off topic, but I looked up how much like Star Wars and Marvel costed. Bethesda costed more
I
than
know, dude.
like
It's incredible.
What the? That's just
They upsold
interesting.
the hell out that.
That's interesting
that
to
company.
consider. You know, it's like wow,
That
this
shit
is
was only valued at
this
like
is,
2 point
entertain-
something, right?
Yeah.
this is
so-
entertainment industry money. No, this is even better than the entertainment industry. So
No, my uncle, he used to work for Capitol Records. That was the music company,
Mhm.
and he was pretty high up there. And he would always tell us because he was into music and he was into movies, and he's like, "But you know what? The future isn't in those things; it's in video games." And he would tell us, "Man, you would not believe the production level of these video games. You know, full on production cast, and you have the full on graphics. You know, all these things are like
Orchestras
enormous.
and stuff
Yeah,
like that.
They're so big. Like they even make like movies. They get movies put to shame. So it's like you see these game studios, man, are like insane. Like the most valuable things on the
Yeah.
planet right now.
yeah,
It's incredible.
I love you, me.